everybody. Hannah here and Ben.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, we're here with a little special message for you in terms of the TPR forum. So we will be making some changes um, after our very exciting trip to Geneva in September. Um, and so I will be stepping down and Ben will be staying on. And so I would just like to take a few minutes here to just gratefully acknowledge all the amazing things that have happened. And we'll have Ben talk a little bit about what he's thinking and just have a little wrap up here, is what I was hoping. And so after it's been 5 years since we started out this adventure. And 5,000 people have joined the TPR forum. And I think we've had about 50 webinars, Ben. And imagine that we didn't even know each other when we started. This was all your idea. And I'm so grateful that I got to be part of it. And you know what? Nobody has ever turned us down to come to speak on the webinars. I think that's pretty amazing. And so I have had an amazing time. We set out to build a bridge. We set out to have these brown bag webinars. We thought we would have 15 to 20 people, and we have had hundreds and thousands of people. So just 5,000 people in the LinkedIn group. And so many people who have been interested in doing these amazing things, and so many amazing, amazing topics. So I just wanted to thank you, Ben, for coming up with this idea and for reaching out to have me on and to be able to co-create this with you. And I wanted to thank all the amazing speakers. I wanted to thank our advisory board, Bob and Mia and Michael and Jeffrey Chapman, who's been so helpful, and Robbie Yule, who's been doing all our flyers, and Ricardo, who's been doing the website for us, and Maurizio, that we did the webinar, or no, not the webinar, the Trade Policy Research Forum, the Trade Policy Hub at the WTO Public Forum. And so, Ben, tell us a little bit what you're thinking about going forward.
Well, first, Hannah, let me say thank you for everything that you've put into the forum over the last 5 years. It definitely would not have been as successful as it has been without all of your input and especially all of your energy and creativity that you brought to the table. I've always really appreciated that on a personal level, and I think it's been great for us organizationally. I'm going to retool the forum a little bit over the next little bit. So we're taking account of a few things that are going on. One is that we started this during the pandemic when people had lots of time for webinars. Everyone was working from home. Now, of course, people are back in the office. We're back in our 9 to 5s. And so we're going to look at what that means for how often we do the webinars. We're maybe going to do them a little less often. But we're going to keep bringing you some of the things that we've had a lot of feedback on that people have found enjoyable. So in addition to trade policy and research, talking about careers, how we work in trade policy. And of course, now that is a more difficult and challenging question than ever in the current environment. Looking at current debates that are going on in trade policy. We've had a couple. We've looked at sanctions. We've looked at various other areas, and so we'll be bringing that as well. But watch this space. There'll be posts in the LinkedIn group and through our mailing list to let you know what's coming up for the forum in the future. But I'd like to join with Hannah in thanking everyone who's supported us over the last 5 years, whether that's as a volunteer, and Hannah named many of them. They also have my sincere thanks, or whether it's just by joining us for a webinar. Some people come all the time, some people come occasionally. Whatever your schedule, we love having you involved in the process, and we look forward to keeping you involved. But in the meantime, let me again thank Hannah very sincerely for everything that she's done for the forum. And of course, wish her all the best with her very active life in the trade policy community. Maybe she'll want to say a couple of words about that. But of course, she is a prominent trade expert, the initiator of trade experts. So that's a big part of her trade policy life. But she's got many other ways in which she engages with the trade policy community as well. So, Hannah, sincere thanks and all the best.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me now? Because there was a thing
I
with
can
my,
hear you.
okay, good, good, good. So I hope, I'm going to tell everybody where they can find me if they want to follow, keep following. But Ben, I have a request. I sincerely hope that you will continue your webinars on modeling that you know that I love. I think those have been outstanding, and I think it's something that only you can do. Even I got a little bit excited about modeling. I didn't do much, but if you can get me enthusiastic about it, then that's pretty far gone. So I hope that you keep those up, so that people really can learn from you. And for those of you who have missed those, there is. Uh, what did we call it? What did you call it, Ben? You didn't
Well,
call it.
we're going to be doing, yeah, I mean, definitely noted. So part of our vocation is to talk about the technical side of trade policy. So we'll definitely have some work coming up on modeling. So watch this space.
Good, good, good. That I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, I will be continuing on at the Trade Express. And so tradeexpress.org is where you can find me. If you still want to hang out, you can join there as a member. We do a lot of things there. We don't do as much bridging between trade policy and research, but there's also some mentorings and things going on. And of course, I am looking forward to, as always, hopefully seeing as many of you as possible at the WTO Public Forum, where we get to hang out every year. So, Ben, this has been an amazing journey. And I don't think that we, in our wildest dreams, thought that we would have so much fun. I was in Stockholm last week at the Heckscher Ohlin conference. And you know who was the main speaker there? Paul Antras. And I was like, hey, Paul, like, I know you. So often that has happened. People that we've gotten to know at the forum. So yeah, so without further ado, Ben, I'm going to let you go, and I know that you're going to do amazing things, and just reach out at any time if I can help, or if
Thank
anything
you
I can
so
do
much,
to
Hannah.
support.
It's been a real pleasure doing this over the last 5 years. I think we've built something really useful. There was a need and a desire out there to be part of this sort of a group. So we are going to keep it going. This is not the end for the forum. But just watch this space as we retool and rethink how we reach people and what we talk about and how we work. But again, thank you for everything that you've put in and all the very best in everything else. You have a very busy life in the trade policy community. So we all, not just me, all of us in the forum, wish you the very best with that.
And the same to you, Ben. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you around.